The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Charlie Sylvia, and I'm with CLIA. I'd like to thank you all for being here for today's webinar. Today's call is MyCLIA, an introduction to your onboard online dashboard. And it's very important for all of us to know everything that we can about MyCLIA, because that is where your benefits are stored. As 2017 CLIA travel agency members and individual agent members, this is where you're going to access a lot to which you're entitled. So without further ado, just a couple of housekeeping notes. This webinar is being recorded, so if you have a pressing matter come up, please attend to it. We will be sending out a download link to everyone on this call. We have close to 500 people who have registered for this webinar, so we will send everyone a link where you can download the entire webinar for future reference. We're also going to run we're probably only going to run about 20 minutes today, and then we'll have about 10-15 minutes for questions and answers. Again, my name is Charlie Sylvia. It's my responsibility to you as Membership and Trade Relations Vice President to make certain that you are satisfied with your CLIA membership. We work very, very hard, my team and I work very hard to build as much value into CLIA membership as possible. We also are responsible to you for your satisfaction. And this is a big part of it. Understanding MyCLIA is a big, big part of it. And when you're done with this webinar, you will have a much better handle on where to find things and where to access the information you need, not only to redeem things like bonus commissions for cruise lines and also educational transcript records and things of that nature. You'll also be able to modify your profile, make sure that everything is up to date. My contact information is here. Please do not hesitate to reach out to me. Either myself or my assistant Danielle will get in contact with you and help you with your pressing matter. If it's a routine matter, like you wonder where your Embark ID is or what have you, please do call CLIA Member Services, and you can reach them directly at 202-759-9370. 202-759-9370. We will put that phone number into the chat box so that you can refer to it, so that you can reach member services. But anything else, anything high level that you think I should know, anything relating to the member benefits, we want to make certain that the member benefits are all working, that they're all firing on all 10 cylinders. Please reach out to me. You've got my email and phone number. Also, you can feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'm always out in the field at various travel conferences, taking pictures with travel agents. You never know who you're going to see in one of my posts. And we also post a lot of very useful, practical information on these various platforms. We're joined today by Stephanie McDowell, which is a real treat. Stephanie is our Director of Membership and Professional Development. Stephanie, are you there? Can you say hello to the folks?
Good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here with you today.
So now I'm in Providence, Rhode Island right now, but Stephanie is at CLIA Global Headquarters in Washington, D.C. And Stephanie, she oversees so many team members. She's got the membership team that she works with. She's got professional development, member services. So Stephanie really has a huge weight on her shoulders, and she carries it so well and so capably. And she, like me, just dedicated to your complete satisfaction. We've also got Danielle Haney on the line. Danielle is the administrative assistant for the membership team, and we couldn't do it without Danielle. Are you there, Danielle?
Hi, everyone. Happy to be here.
We're happy to have you, Danielle. And you know what? So when you have a question, ladies and gentlemen, please enter it into the questions section of the GoToMeeting or GoToWebinar panel, and Danielle will answer any one-off questions, any questions that are specific to individuals. And then at the end of the webinar, we will have questions and answers. So without further ado, let's start off. I just want to make sure that this important information is on everyone's calendar. So naturally, open enrollment began for agencies on September 6th. We've had a few thousand agencies that have already enrolled leading up to 2017. So typically agencies enroll first. That's why we open enrollment for agencies before agents. You have to have an agency that is an active or current CLIA member in order to enroll as an individual agent affiliated with that agency. So it's really, we want to make sure that the horse comes before the cart. So now, Plan a Cruise Month, we're in the midst of it. It's been tremendously successful. Please stay aware of Plan a Cruise Month. We did have a Twitter chat back in September, but we do have some great information still passing through the Plan a Cruise Month channels. I'm going to show you how to access that on MyCLIA. Individual agent membership opened on the first Monday in October. It always opens on the first Monday in October. That is moving forward what we're shooting for. Again, we give you about a month for agencies to enroll, and then the agents can enroll underneath their currently enrolled agencies. And then Cruise 360 2017, very, very exciting. That's going to be April 18th through the 24th. We have 15 ship inspections, ladies and gentlemen. 15 ship inspections, including Harmony of the Seas and Carnival Vista. So two of the newest vessels in the water today are being toured as part of the ship inspections. Don't hesitate. Register for Cruise 360 right away. You can see the information at cruise360.org. Get signed up for the ship inspections as soon as they open up so that you don't miss out on these incredible vessels that you have to see. So let's jump into it, shall we? I asked a poll just before we started the call as whether or not people knew their MyCLIA login information. So 90% of you do, which is fantastic. 90%, that's actually 89% of you do, 11% of you don't. For the 11% that don't, please don't worry. I'll show you online where you can go to reset your password if you're not sure what it is. So I'm going to take you right now live, and hopefully my internet connection is formidable. There we go. Good. And I'm going to make this browser display a little bit bigger so everyone can see it. Okay, that's nice and big. All right. So this is the homepage of cruising.org, and it's very, very simple. Now, orient yourself with these tabs. Cruise Vacationer, that's obviously for consumers. We've got About the Industry, that could be for anyone who wants to learn about the cruise industry. We've got Travel Professional, now that's for you. And then MyCLIA is when you are a part of CLIA. It's your online dashboard. So we're going to click on MyCLIA. Now you can either click on MyCLIA or you can click on Login/Join, and it'll take you to this particular area. So now for those of you, for the 11% of you who do not know your MyCLIA login credentials, just click here, Forgot Password. If you click there, you can enter your email address and we'll reset your password and you'll be good to go. Now, for those of you who have yet to join CLIA, I imagine a number of you, there's so many people on this call today, I imagine a number of you have still yet to join CLIA. If you've never been a part of CLIA, what you want to do is you want to create a new account. Now, it's important to understand, when you create a new account on this right-hand side, you are not joining CLIA. You're creating an online account, an online profile to access MyCLIA, the online dashboard. It is from there, once you've created an account, and you upload a picture and you put in your name and address and phone number and all of the contact information, and then you choose which agency you're affiliated with. Once you've done that, then you can go and join CLIA. And there's a big call to action button there that does exactly that. But I'm already a CLIA member. In fact, I'm proud to say that I've been a CLIA member for 23 years. So I'm going to click on Login, and it's going to take me to a horrible picture of me. So here we go. When you are an active, or actually when you have an online account, with cruising.org, and I will encourage you, Stephanie, to jump in if I'm using any wrong words, because between the two of us we've got a mastery of this, but please do correct me if there's any area where I should be corrected. When you are logged in successfully, you'll see your name obviously in the upper right-hand corner. You'll still see the 4 tabs, the one for consumer, the one about the industry, the one for travel professionals, and then MyCLIA, which is the online dashboard. But now you're going to see 6 additional tabs. Now this tab, as well as that tab, will always bring you back home. It'll always bring you to your picture. And remember, when you see your picture, you know that you are your home in terms of MyCLIA. So now you'll see your name with your certification. After your name, you'll see your personal ID number. Now, let's talk about that for just a second. What is the personal ID number? The personal ID number is a number that is related directly to you, the individual agent member. It is not a booking number. This is a number that basically keeps track of your educational record, your courses completed, and your tests taken. They're all affiliated with your personal ID number. Also, your personal ID number is what you would use to sign up for FAM trips or seminars at sea or ship inspections. The personal ID number is displayed on your Embark ID. And for those of you on the call that don't know what an Embark ID is, the Embark ID is your official photographic membership credentials. It's the official credential of the global cruise industry. So the Embark ID will have your personal ID number directly beneath your name. And it shows you here that my membership is good through the end of 2016. And I will, what we'll do is we're going to be re-upping it automatically for the CLIA employees. So that'll say 2017 pretty soon. And then it shows my agency. Now, of course, I'm with CLIA, so I don't work for a competing agency. I won't compete with my fellow members, but it will show your agency name there and its industry ID, whether it uses an IATA number or a CLIA number. That definitive industry ID will be right here. So we've oriented you with the identification panel, which contains your picture and your identification information. Now let's go down to where would you like to go today. Now there are some redundancies built into MyCLIA. We try to make it as easy as possible for you. So first and foremost, remember how I said when you are a first timer with CLIA, you will create an account. Well, if you create the account and you upload your photo, it'll all be here, but you won't see a personal ID, obviously, because you're not yet a member. It'll say non-member here instead of agent member. And obviously the membership expires line will not be there, nor will the lines for the agency information. So when you've created an online account for MyCLIA, you won't see hardly anything here. You'll then want to go and click Join/Renew. And when you click Join/Renew, it gives you the opportunity to complete an individual agent member application. And this button is right here. But also, if you scroll down, for those of you who are agency leaders, you can also create an agency membership. Now, again, if you own, manage, or lead an agency, and you are in charge of that agency's CLIA membership, that's where you would go to either join for the first time or to renew an existing CLIA agency membership, travel agency membership. That's the travel agency application. Now remember, if you are an individual agent, and you can see a test that I did a long time ago, Charlie's Cruise Travel, see that? That was an application that I did as a test. Now, if you are an agent who is affiliated with an agency, then you want to be at the top here. You want to be an IAM, an individual agent member. So again, this is if you are a full-time employee, if you're a part-time employee, if you're a commission-only outside salesperson, if you're an independent contractor, if you have a relationship with an agency that you do not own, manage, or lead, this is where you want to go. And you would click here where it says Join/Renew. So if you're a first-timer, you click there, and the individual agent membership application comes up. And it'll have all of your information, as well as, and yes, you're seeing my home address and everything. So it's got all your information that you would fill out if you're a first timer, and then you would click Save and Continue. And watch how easy this is, ladies and gentlemen. 4 steps. So that was step 1. Step 2, now remember, you uploaded a photo when you created an online account before you started the join process. You already uploaded your photo, so your photo will be there. And look at this. So there's my photo. It's all cropped. For anyone who needs to crop, you can simply slide this bar and it'll crop your photo. And then you can click Preview Edited Photo and look, voila, preview your Embark ID photo. God, I got to go to Weight Watchers. Anyway, and then you click Save and Continue. And step three is where you affiliate yourself. So see, I'm affiliated with Cruise Lines International Association, but let's say I'm affiliated with another agency. Let's use that Charlie's, the one that I created, Charlie's, what was it, Charlie's Cruise Travel, I think. Oh, I probably shouldn't have put the apostrophe in there. Let's see, Travel by Charlie, there's one. I could click that and hit select. So I put in Charlie right there. And up came Travel by Charlie. So I could click that, select, and that would change these gray boxes. But I'm going to stick with CLIA. They've been good to me. So I'm going to stick with CLIA. And then, oh, this is super important, ladies and gentlemen. This is the online agent finder. So if you work at an agency that is not in the same zip code as you, if you, let's say, for example, you're with a host agency that's in Fort Lauderdale, but you live in Providence, Rhode Island, like I do, you would click this. You click yes to purchase for $19.95 for the year your own individual agent finder listing. So this agent finder listing will give you your own listing where you live. So if I'm with an agency in Fort Lauderdale, I will come up under that agency on CLIA's agent finder. Now, give you some context. 11,000 consumers, 11,000 unique consumer visits a month go to CLIA's cruising.org website looking for a reputable, credible travel agent from whom to buy a cruise. So if you're with an agency in Fort Lauderdale, you're under that zip code in Fort Lauderdale. You're listed there. You have a 50-mile radius agent finder that comes with your individual agent membership automatically. So you'll be listed down in Fort Lauderdale. If you want to be listed where you live, like I live in Providence, Rhode Island, if I want to be listed there under 02906, I would click yes. $19.95 gives me a listing 50-mile radius of my zip code from the 02906. So, all right, and I'm going to click no for the time being just so I can go to the next step, which is save and checkout. Now, has anyone timed this? This has been, with the explanation, it's been about 6 minutes. And look, there you go. There's your log on. And CLIA individual agent membership is either $115, or if you're affiliated with a CLIA Premier agency member or Premier Consortium member, it's $65, depending on your affiliation. So that's as simple as it is, and you can complete your enrollment there. 4 easy steps. Without the explanation that I've just given you, it probably would take you about 4 minutes to complete this information, if that. So that's join/renew, and you can find that call to action right here too under quick links. Now let's talk about once you're a member, because a lot of people call me and they say, I got my card, but I don't know what to do with it. And you know what? It's because they haven't been visiting MyCLIA. So here we are. Cruise line offers. So do you see the panel here? Where would you like to go today? Where would you like to go today? So simple. I want to go to my cruise line offers, which are bonus commissions. Okay? So let's say I just sold, someone type into the chat box the name of a cruise line. That'll be the cruise that I just sold. Someone type in a cruise line name in the chat box, and I'm going to go over to the cruise line offers. Okay. All right, so now let's say I just sold a cruise on Holland America, okay? So these are the 2016 and 2017 cruise line member offers. And again, these are bonus commission vouchers for you, so that when you sell a cruise, now remember you paid what, either $115 or $65 to become a CLIA individual agent member. So now this is where you get that money back. This whole program, the cruise line offer program, is designed as a thank you from the cruise lines to you, the individual agent members, for investing in yourself or being a part of CLIA. So I just sold a Holland America Line cruise. I'm going to click that. And then look at here. So if I'm a 2016 individual agent member, that's where my bonus commission, my cruise line offers would be placed. The Embark ID benefits, those are my personal travel benefits. associated with Holland America. Now, each cruise line has this, but because I'm a member of CLIA, there are personal travel benefits that I have linked to my ID card. And then here are the bonus commissions. So I have people that are going to sail on a Holland America ship in January. I just sold the cruise. I click here. Boom. There are two coupons. There's a $50 coupon and there's a $100 coupon. These are agent bonus commissions. These are not agency bonus commissions. The travel agency members get their own book of bonus vouchers, bonus commission vouchers. It gets mailed to them, physical book, printed booklet. It's like a checkbook with about $3,800 worth of travel agency cruise line offers or bonus commission vouchers. These, the one that you're looking at right here, this is payable directly from the cruise line to you, the individual agent member. So if I sold a 7-day cruise on Conningsdam, January, so here we go, January 1st to December 31st, boom, $50 commission. So I've just earned back a pretty decent chunk of the $115 that I enrolled with. So you see, scroll back, and again, here are your navigations. So 2017 Holland, it should say Holland America line, but we'll fix that. 2017 Holland America line cruise line offer. You go back to my cruise line offers, and there are the 27. There's 27 CLIA cruise line members here in North America. Here's every single one of them. And hey, if you're a 2016 member, guess what? You've got two sets of coupons there. You've got 2016's coupons and you've got 2017's coupons when you renew in 2017. But you must renew first. So please take advantage of your cruise line member offers. Now, how do we get home? Back to MyCLIA? Simple. That tab, MyCLIA. And there we go. Personal travel discounts and additional commission sources. So now these are not the cruise line ones. The cruise line offers are under the cruise line offers. So the cruise line offers are bonus commissions and personal travel benefits on CLIA member cruise lines. But here's additional travel discounts and additional commission sources. Click there. Oh, log me out. There we go. There we go. I'm back in. So here are your 2016 and 2017 Embark ID benefits. These are your personal travel benefits and additional commission opportunities that you have with airlines and air consolidators, ground transportation companies, rental car companies, hotels. You know, we recently signed partnerships with Hyatt, with Marriott, with Starwood. Well, now Starwood is Marriott. Hilton Hotels and Resorts, and Universal Orlando Resorts. So you've also got ports and destinations. You've got attractions like Universal Studios and Legoland. You've got travel goods opportunities to earn money on travel goods. So there's a lot here, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? The team at CLIA has worked diligently. Danielle has busted her hump on this particular aspect. The personal travel discounts and additional commission sources. All of these things work, ladies and gentlemen. They work well, and you should avail yourselves of these benefits to which you're entitled. So now, Stephanie, you want to jump in on the training and certifications side of things?
Absolutely. So above there, you'll see a couple of tabs that I'm going to touch on. The first one being, oh, actually, it looks like, Charlie, you jumped over to Career Seascape.
Sorry about that. Let me click back to MyCLIA.
Okay, so just so you know, those of you who are CLIA members and who have taken online courses with us, if you click on that My Training tab, that's where you'll see them. That's where you'll also be able to access the new ones that you purchase as far as your online courses are concerned, and take those courses there. And it will show where your progress is on it, whether you're just registered for it, where it's in progress, things of that nature, whether you pass, and I'm not even going to use the failed word because, you know, all of our people are going to pass. You guys are great, great learners. So in addition to the My Training tab, then there is the My Certifications tab. For those of you who are thinking about enrolling or are enrolled in certification, this is where you'll see it, and Charlie has listed right here where he has been granted his ECC. This is where you'll see where you've enrolled in certification, where the day you enrolled in it, the granted on date, as well as the expired date. So let me be clear on that. In regard to our certifications, we have 4, and we'll jump over there in a bit, but there is an expiration date, or there's a period of time that you have to complete your certification requirements from the date that you enrolled to your expiration date. So your granted date and your expiration date will not necessarily be in sync, because some of you guys who are just really, really amazing agents and who are working really hard toward getting that certification and becoming a certified agent may finish your requirements for your certification well ahead of your expiration date. So that just explains a little bit of what you'll see there. If you are newly enrolled in certification, or you're going to newly enroll, you will also be able there to access your online logbook. And we'll provide you some more additional information about that. If you have any questions very specifically about online logbook, certification, online learning, please email our professional development team at training@cruising.org. I believe that Danielle's probably going to send that out to you guys so you have it. But you'll be able to get a lot of great information from a member of the professional development team, answer all the questions that you have. If Charlie wants to scoot right on over to Career Seascape, where I were before.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, if I can jump in, Stephanie, that right here, training and certification, that's the link. So this is your record, as Stephanie was saying, and this is where you can learn more.
Absolutely. So your CLIA's Career Seascape is your one-stop shop for all of your professional development needs in regard to becoming the most amazing cruise selling professional that you can be. We have online learning. We have live training seminars. We have a number of opportunities available to you so that you can get that learning and grow your earning potential as a cruise selling travel agent. In addition to that, of course, you can then learn more about our certification programs and certificate programs. One of the greatest examples I put out there in the world is this. If you're given a list of professionals who all do the same thing, all have the same website, all cost about the same, which one would stand out to you most? Likely the one who decided to invest in themselves and become certified in their field of choice, because that tells you that some accrediting body or some professional association said, you know what, these people know their business, they have invested in themselves, they've learned everything that they could possibly learn and proven it through practice that they are the best. So we would encourage you absolutely to become a CLIA certified agent. And again, to learn more about that, you can go to Career Seascape. Here is an infographic that kind of explains a little bit more about which CLIA certification is right for you. So you can look at that and you can ask yourself a few questions, but if at any point you're not sure, feel free to email us, feel free to give us a phone call, and we'd be able to absolutely take advantage of the opportunity to talk to you and help you along the way. It's the exact same phone number. You'll be given a prompt to get to the professional development and training team.
And if you look over here, ladies and gentlemen, you see right here, contact CLIA, right there. You can contact us anytime. And we don't just have a contact form, like, because it bothers me so much when you press contact us on a website and it's just a form. For those of you who like to fill out a form, yes, you can do that. Or you can pick up the phone and call us. So we have given you both options right there. So to contact us, it's always here. This is the MyCLIA homepage, and it's always right here. Contact CLIA.
Okay.
So Stephanie, how would you tell us a little bit about how our training manifests itself, you know, online, instructor-led events and so forth?
Absolutely, and that's actually a great segue into what our 2017 training calendar is going to look like as far as our live training is concerned. I can't give you all the details just yet, folks, because we are still in development, but an email went out today that explained all of the cities where we are going to conduct live CLIA training, and we are looking to give you guys some amazing and very robust programs where you could essentially attend some of these events and get everything that you need to complete one of the certifications. So stay tuned to your email to learn more about that. And of course, if you're a member, you'll get all of that information and more in a number of our communications that are members only. So bear that in mind. In addition to that, this year we still have 2 cruise excellence events that are being had. One in Denver and November 5th, which is just next Saturday actually, and then another in San Diego on December 3rd. Cruise Excellence is basically our landmark event, our landmark training event. It's been around for years and years and years. It's our regional training where we go to a city for a one-day training, chock full of networking opportunities, CLIA courses, presenters from featured sponsors, which are usually our executive partners, everywhere from destinations to suppliers. In addition to that, you get 2 virtual ship inspections from one of our cruise line members. All of that information, the ship inspections as well as the courses can be applied to certain certification programs. So it's definitely a great opportunity. Not only do you get to take advantage of all of that knowledge, you get to network with other training professionals, other travel agent professionals in the area and who have traveled from abroad to be there. You also have the opportunity to win a lot of good stuff. CLIA gives away an iPad for each of those events. We give away a $25 gift card. We give away membership, people. We give away a number of things that you should definitely take advantage of. Not only do we give things away, but so do our partners, our cruise line members who come and do the virtual ship inspections. More often than not, we'll give away a cruise to the lucky winner who's in attendance. So definitely go to CLIA's website, check that out. The wonderful thing about Cruise Excellence, you do not need to be a CLIA member right now to attend. It is open to members and non-members. But again, if you want to move forward with that certification, you must be a CLIA member. In addition to our live training, of course, let me go back to the live training. You know, our largest professional development event of the year, Charlie has already spoken to a little bit. That is Cruise 360. We are going to have so many learning opportunities for you guys, so many opportunities to earn credit towards certification. It is going to, it's just going to be plain bananas. You should definitely take advantage of that. That's our largest event of the year. In addition to that, like Charlie and us on the membership side, our trainers are often at other industry events as well, offering CLIA training. So that's pretty much the whole of our live training options. Then we have our online courses. Our online courses, of course, are available in our system where you would come on board, you would purchase it after you've used your free course credits that you will get for membership for this year. But you will be able to purchase those or take those courses, and then after you purchase those courses, you basically log into your MyCLIA account to access them and complete them.
And it looks like all the information is here, Stephanie, in terms of how do I purchase a course or take a live seminar quiz, how do I get my credits. So we've pretty much laid it out here.
Absolutely.
Could you also mention, Stephanie, about the career counseling, which is a brand new part of your offering and very, very exciting?
Yes, and it's brand new, only in play now for maybe about 2 months. We decided that, or we recognized that a number of our individual agent members might need some assistance in deciding the best course to take, the best certification or certificate to take based on where they are currently in their career as a travel agent and where they plan to go. So what we've done is set up an opportunity to have career counseling with a member of our professional development team for 15 minutes one-on-one, where you can ask whatever question that you have, and we will assist you to the best of our ability, with us being all subject matter experts, to help you and guide you toward the correct path that will be the most beneficial to you in your growth and in your learning process. Basically, we have a system put in place where you can log in and schedule an appointment with a member of the professional development team. Again, it's a 15-minute one-on-one appointment where once you put in your information, a member of the team will call you for your appointment, and you'll be able to have that one-on-one time. You can have as many of those appointments as you like. If you choose to talk to each and every one of us, that's absolutely okay as well. We welcome the opportunity to connect with you, learn more about you, and assist you with your career seascape.
Love it. Love it. That's fantastic. And Stephanie, when do you think the link for those appointments will go up on MyCLIA? I know it's a brand new program.
It is a brand new program. It should go up fairly shortly, I would think within the next week or so. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put that link in the chat box for everyone to access at this moment.
Oh, wow. So everybody, you're going to be getting advance opportunity on this before it even hits the new website, or the website rather. You're getting an advance opportunity. Now, remember, these CLIA Career Seascape, or career counseling rather, one-on-ones, these are included in your membership. There's no charge for these. So, you know, I've often said, why does guidance counseling end at high school? We could sure use it all the way through our lives. For those of you who are just getting started in the business, avail yourself of this. Take advantage of this opportunity. You'll get to tell a CLIA career counselor what you want to do with your career, what your hopes and aspirations are, what your goals are, and he or she can help guide you down the path, letting you know what certificate programs and certifications best suit your career objectives. Thank you so much, Stephanie.
My pleasure.
So just moving on, I want to be respectful of everyone's time. We have gone over a little bit, but so we covered training and certification. Cruise Finder, this is a terrific productivity tool. You can see it here too. This is a great way to look at multiple cruise lines, multiple offerings from multiple cruise lines. It's not a booking engine, but it's a research tool so that you can look at things like children's programs on more than one cruise line, all in the same window. So it just basically saves you a lot of time going back and forth in windows, and it's designed to help save you time and hopefully save you money so that you're able to sell more by the efficiency it affords. We talked about the upcoming events. You click there to see things like Cruise 360 and when Cruise Excellence is going to be around. Travel Agent Cruise News. You can click on that to see our terrific newsletter. And for those of you who you probably received it this week because the most recent edition went out this week. It's a great newsletter. The whole team works on it. We've got valuable information in this newsletter. It tells you when all of our events are going, news you can use, the webinars. Today's webinar is listed there, as you can see. We've got travel agent tips, so we're sharing best practices from experienced and successful agents. Here's great updates on Plan a Cruise Month. And then you can see that the Certified Cruise Counselor event that we had in Boston, our Destination Summit in Puerto Rico. It's just really, really great, useful information. And you can see, you can go back to all of the various travel agent cruise news editions over the past year and a half since we launched this new vehicle. We also have Cruise TV, which is fantastic. Oh, I don't want to skip over sales and marketing tools, which are very important. So sales and marketing tools. Now, here's where we empower you with the facts. So I mentioned that we talked about, I'm going to go from bottom up actually, just because I really feel strongly about this, the travel agent talking points. Whenever someone calls you interested in the cruise, but they have hesitations, please come to MyCLIA, log into MyCLIA and visit your sales and marketing tools and go to Travel Agent Talking Points. We've empowered you with factual information that allows you to speak like an expert. This is information from the definitive sources on the safety, security, health, and sustainability of cruising. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? The facts are on your side. You have nothing to fear whatsoever in these topics. When you click on these items like cruise ship safety and security, you're going to find information and cited. This is cited information. So we're giving you the sources of our information that talk to you about the things that are real, instead of all of the hearsay and misinformation out there. We're able to give you talking points on things that are real. And guess what? The facts are on your side. So check out all this information. We also have a wonderful website called cruiseforward.org, which has great infographics and visuals that you can save and post to your social media networks that really just position you as an expert in your craft, in your field. Then, of course, up here we've got the Plan a Cruise Month toolkit. Remember, we still have a few days left to Plan a Cruise Month. So if you're not taking advantage of all the wonderful tools that we've given you here, please do check out everything we've got here. We do have logos and images that you can use as a toolkit with social media. We've written social media posts for you. All you do is is copy them and paste them in to your social media platforms. We've got customizable email to send to your prospects. We've got all sorts of terrific things that save you time. You shouldn't be creating marketing assets for the cruise industry, ladies and gentlemen. That's CLIA's job. Let us do this for you so that you can be on the phone, you can be responding to emails, calling customers back, and selling cruises. Also, please use the CLIA logo. And actually, I see we have to update the CLIA logo here because it's been recently updated. So come back in about a week. Forgive me, ladies and gentlemen, but come back in a couple of days and download the latest CLIA logo, because it should be on your email signature. It should be on your business card. It should be on your social media platforms. And it's a story. Please don't just let the CLIA logo rest on these different platforms. Tell your clients what it means. What does it mean? It means that I am part of the Worldwide Cruise Industry Trade Association. And if you're accredited, if you have those letters at the end of your name, don't just let them sit there, folks. Tell them about it. What did Billy Joel say? You know, tell her about it, that song. Tell them about it. Tell every prospect, every client with whom you come in contact, what those letters mean. I am an elite cruise counselor, folks. It means that I am an expert in my field. I've worked very, very hard to achieve the status of elite cruise counselor. It's an achievement. It's been given to me. It's been handed to me for my hard work by the Worldwide Cruise Industry Trade Association. You don't have to say CLIA. They don't know what CLIA means. They're not supposed to, because we're a trade organization. We're a professional organization. We face you, the trade. So, but tell them, I am part of the Worldwide Cruise Industry Trade Association. I have what's called elite cruise certification, elite cruise counselor certification. That means that I have worked for years and I have sold so many cruises and I have taken courses and I'm an expert in my field. You know what? The next person that they talk to, the next agent that they talk to might also be an ECC or an MCC or an ACC, and they didn't tell the story. And that's what competitively differentiates you. So please use all of the CLIA narratives on your side. So CLIA Cruise TV, the final button here, that takes you over to Cruise TV. That's our video communications platform. It's fabulous. So check this out. There are so many videos on here, including our webinars. You can go there and find, I think there's a half dozen webinars on there. Ship inspections, be the best you can be, through Plan a Cruise Month, CLIA certifications webinar, MyCLIA. Oh, look, this will be hosted there. This will be updated on there and hosted there. And what's new and exciting on membership? Let's say you want to talk about family reunion cruising. Click multi-generational cruising. Look at this, multi-generational family reunion cruising. Fast, quick, easy content for you to absorb so that you can get on with your job and sell more cruises. But we've got it all here, you see. Look at this, river cruising right there. Look at the merits of river cruising, the Loire Valley, Provence, Italy. So these are educational. They're also things that you can push out to your clients. So here's selling the first-time cruiser. That's for you. You get someone who wants to go on a cruise, but they haven't pulled the trigger yet. 5 minute and 3 second video. How easy is that? You just check it out, and they're very well produced, ladies and gentlemen. So check out Cruise TV. You get unlimited access to this terrific channel as a result of your membership with CLIA. So I think I've covered everything. Let me go back to MyCLIA. Let's see. Yeah, we've covered virtually everything. And I'm sorry we went over, but we had a lot of content. But let's open the questions up, Danielle, and if Stephanie and I can answer these questions.
Perfect. Sounds good. So we have had a couple of questions about the Agent Finder. So first, what is the price of the Agent Finder, and is that a monthly or is it a yearly subscription? And then two, is there certain requirements that you need to be listed, such as do you have to necessarily be an ECC or ACC or certified at all?
Okay, so I'll answer the first half, and then Stephanie can answer the second half. So Agent Finder is $19.95 for the year. So that's for the entire year, January 1st through December 31st of 2017. And again, the reason why you are part of Agent Finder is so that you can be listed where you are. So if you are hosted by an agency that is not in the same zip code, that's at least 50 miles away from you, you want to have your own individual listing. That's what Agent Finder is. $19.95 buys you an entire year listing on cruising.org. Stephanie, what about the certification side? They get listed with their certification, correct?
That is correct, Charlie. Now, they get listed with their certification, but here's the catch. Certified agents rise to the top of the list every time. So if you have a certification with CLIA, you will rise to the top of the list. If there happen to be 500 individual agent members within your zip code, within a 10-mile radius of your zip code, and if you're the only one with a CLIA certification, your name will be the first one that a consumer sees. We know a number of our certified agents, everywhere from ACCs to ECCs, who count on Agent Finder because it generates quite the number of leads for them to move forward with their business.
I spoke with an agent from, and I forget her name, but she was from Cruise One, Dream Vacations Cruises Inc. So she was with World Travel Holdings. She bought the Agent Finder last year, and because she is hosted, she's in a state other than the state where Cruise One, Dream Vacations and Cruises Inc. is headquartered, and she got a group. She got a group booking from her Agent Finder. So pretty impressive stuff. And she also had a certification. So that helps. Remember what Stephanie said. You know, when you're looking at a list of names as a consumer, who are you going to go to? You're going to go to someone who has the letters at the end of their name. So that's really a great point. Thank you so much, Stephanie. And I just put out a poll there. That's been out, let's see, 45% of the folks voted. Let's see if other people can vote, please. We want to get that to at least 60% so we have a reliable sample. Please vote on how often do you visit MyCLIA. If you are actively using MyCLIA right now, how often do you visit MyCLIA? And let's see, we're almost at 60% have voted, which is what the research people tell me is a reliable sample. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to close that now. 2 more seconds. There we go. So let's check that out, shall we? I'm going to share that with everybody. Look at this. 50% of you visit MyCLIA once a month. 50% of you. That's awesome. That is fantastic. I applaud you because you know what? That's where your bonus commission vouchers are. Every time you sell a cruise, you should visit MyCLIA. To see if you have, and just make a little checklist. When you're done with your Carnival coupons, move on to the, so these are one-time use bonus commissions. So, but use them all. There's 2,000, what was it, Danielle, $2,750?
Yeah, roughly around there.
Yeah, $2,750 worth of bonus commission vouchers on the MyCLIA, cruise line offers hosted on MyCLIA. Oh, and you know what I forgot? If you have, all right, so if you're an agency leader, so let's say you're an agency leader and you have a travel agency membership. So you have a travel agency membership. It's $395 a year. Well, guess what? Remember how I said you get your booklet with your cruise line offers, their physical printed coupons? Yes, you get that with your travel agency membership. But then you also get one free individual agent membership. So if you're a travel agency owner or manager or leader and you have enrolled your agency in CLIA, you get the booklet for the agency, which is what, about $3,800 worth of coupons. And then you get the $2,750 worth of coupons as an individual agent member. So folks, CLIA membership, every year it's designed to pay you back and then some. What's the next question, Danielle?
Actually, if I may interject one point here, Charlie, where you went to the poll and saw how many people visit MyCLIA, I would even say not only should it be a habit that every time they book a cruise to go visit MyCLIA, but every time they're ready to take their own personal travel.
Yes.
If they're ever ready to go take their fam trip, etc. Before you book that information, visit MyCLIA. There are some benefits there for your personal travel as well as your fam trips. I recently went on a seminar at sea or a conference on a cruise back in September, And it really blew all of our members away when I asked them the question, so how many of you went to MyCLIA before you came here and got your $50 onboard credit? And not one person had done that.
Wow.
So you should absolutely make it a point before you plan any of your own travel, not just booking travel for your clients, but visit MyCLIA.
Thank you for interjecting with that, Stephanie, because I didn't even know that. So I didn't know about your experience in September, but I will tell you that it needs to be a routine. And I see that 30% of you go there at least once every 3 months. Well, this is great. This is a terrific start. And for those of you who have never visited or have visited once or once a year, this is an opportunity. Don't be discouraged. Be excited, because now you know about this, you know what's there, and now you can be a regular visitor and you can start taking advantage of all that you are entitled to. Danielle, what's the next question, please?
Awesome. That was great information. So a couple of other questions surrounding the State of the Cruise Industry course. So I believe it is still yet to be available, but I believe shortly it should be. A lot of questions are surrounding how they can access the State of the Cruise Industry course, and then also how long they have to complete the cruise industry course.
That's a great question. I'm going to yield to Stephanie on that.
Absolutely. So the State of the Cruise Industry course is looking to be available as of January 2017 so that you can take it then to meet your membership requirements. You have until the close of enrollment for the 2017 membership year to complete that course. And it's not going to take you any more than about 20 or 30 minutes to complete online. And it's really, really a good course that has chock full, lots of information that will help you be a more educated agent in selling cruises to your clients.
Fantastic. Yeah, the State of the Cruise Industry. People ask me, you know, how often do I have, do I have to take the State of the Cruise Industry course every year? Just like Stephanie said, you know, think of it like the president. The president has to deliver to the nation the State of the Union every year. Just like the president has to update all of us on the State of the Union, we need, as CLIA, to update all of you on the state of the cruise industry. And again, it's just sharpening the saw, ladies and gentlemen. It's keeping you sharp, polished, so that you come off as a cruise industry authority, that you're an expert in cruising every single time you talk with a prospect or a client. Danielle?
Great, awesome. So I think it would be helpful if we kind of reviewed how you could update your personal information, such as your address or phone number, or especially the EIN numbers, because a lot of the times members will call and say, hey, we're not registered with Marriott, and it does usually come down to that their EIN number has not been updated. So I think that would be useful to kind of walk through how they can do that.
Thank you very much. Yeah, no, that's a great opportunity. So over here in Manage, and forgive me for not covering the Manage block because so often we take that for granted. So over here on Manage, you have two types of profiles if you're an agency leader. If you own or manage or lead an agency, you'll have My Company Profile there. And remember, I created that pretend agency, what was it, Charlie's Cruise Travel? So I'm going to go over here to My Company Profile, and it's going to show me that I have a company that I manage, Charlie's Cruise Travel. And so, again, let's go back. Let me just start again. My Company Profile, that's not my individual profile, that's my company. And then I'm going to click the little radio button. That's what they call these things, radio buttons. I learned that a couple weeks ago. Click on the radio button and hit submit. And then boom, that's where you have your information. So you can put your ARC or your IATA number there. Oh, this is where you, if you want to get paid by Marriott, you need to put in your federal tax ID number right there. It's that simple. They will not allow you to earn commission with them until you put your federal tax ID number right there. So that's where you need to put it. Your address for mailing, billing, and for agent finder, because let's face it, you might have your billing address might be your home address as an agency owner. It might be a credit card that goes to your home. Your agent finder address might be something totally different. So 123 Main Street, we'll put it all in there, your website, your email. And then if you have agents that belong to, that are individual agent members affiliated with you, this is where they'll go when they enroll, pending agent applications or pending agent memberships, and you'll click either approve or deny the agent based on where they stand with you business-wise. And then they'll populate in a list called company personnel. So let's say I had 6 agents that were working for me. Those agents would enroll in CLIA, and when they enroll, I get an email that they were here in the pending agent memberships. And then I click 6 times, approve, 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 and they would then populate under company personnel right here. And yeah, it's that simple. And then over here, let's go back to MyCLIA. Over here, if I wanted to, as an individual, so let's say I'm an agent and I'm not an agency owner, manager, or leader, I would not see the My Company Profile link there. I would see My Profile. So I click there, and that's where I can update everything. I can update my phone, my home phone, you know, my business line, my cell phone, my agent finder phone. It's all there. You can even update your photo. And you know, after I lose about 60 or 80, maybe 100 pounds, maybe I'll put in a better looking photo than what's there. But seriously, that's how you update your profile.
Great, thanks so much. So here's another great question. So Marie asked how she can access the online course catalog, because as members they are entitled to complimentary courses. So I think it would be helpful to kind of walk through how they can access that catalog.
Stephanie, do you want to jump in here and I can do the navigation?
Absolutely. So this is what I would encourage you to do. Go to the Travel Professionals tab on cruising.org. Oh, I forgot you were there, Charlie. You could have gone right to the shortcut.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're fresh to the website, you go to Travel Professional, you then click on Professional Development and Training.
Oh, yeah. And for those of you who are in MyCLIA, remember, it's right here, Professional Development and Training. Let's see, Training and Certification, actually. We can get that updated to say Professional Development and Training. Okay.
Absolutely. Okay, so if you scroll down just a little, right there it says Online Courses, click there. And
oh, here's the catalog right here, Online Learning Course Catalog.
thank you. I couldn't see very well.
Well, I don't know how big it is. It's big on my screen. I hope it's big enough for everybody else.
Okay, so, and then as you guys know, the online courses are a member benefit. So you have to be logged into MyCLIA and a current member to be able to access the course catalog that Charlie has pulled up here. So you can scroll through here and choose your courses that you'd like. Add them to, you can view the product and then add them to your cart, and then go through the process of quote-unquote purchasing the course. Now, because you do get a number for free, the system already knows that. So you don't have to put in any particular promo code or anything like that. Just go through the process, and at the end you'll see that you have a zero balance.
Excellent. So individual agent members will receive any two CLIA online courses for free. So right there, that's a $50 value, those 2 courses. These are very, very state-of-the-art courses. You know what? I've been selling cruises for 23 years. I went in and I took Cruising 101, and I was impressed by it because it provided me with downloads of resources. It gave me great word tracks. It just, you know what it is? It's back to the basics. I am from New England. I am talking to you from my home office in Providence, Rhode Island. So you know who goes to Gillette Stadium first for practice? It's Tom Brady, because you go back to the basics. Here's the thing. Cruising 101, Cruising 201, these are all terrific courses. And sometimes it reminds you of the fundamentals. But then we've got different courses, Eat, Drink, and Cruise, a focus on culinary cruising. Making suppliers your best friends forever. How important is the supplier relationship? It's hugely important. When you have a supplier, when you have a BDM on your side and working with you, you have an enormous amount of leverage. They're people, not apps. I love that. Put the person back in personal selling. These are some really, really great courses. Stephanie, thank you so much for that.
Sure thing.
Danielle?
I think that's all. We've had a couple of specific questions surrounding training and a lot to do with the offers, the cruise line offers. So I just want to reiterate, if you have any questions that weren't answered, please feel free to email me and I will send you in the right direction or, hopefully help you out directly.
Well, thank you so much for that. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being a part of the call today. We're just at the top of the hour, so we appreciate your time. And don't forget to follow CLIA. It's at CLIA Global on Facebook, Twitter, and on LinkedIn, so that you can stay in the know. And make sure that you're keeping an eye out for our emails. We're never going to waste your time. We have too much respect for you as our members. We're always going to send you information that's important to you, important to help you sell more cruises and move our industry forward year over year. So again, I'm Charlie Sylvia, and I've been joined by Stephanie McDowell and Danielle Haney, and we'd like to thank you for being a part of today's call. Good luck moving forward with a tremendous 2017, and don't hesitate to reach out to us if you need us. We're here for you, folks. Goodbye, everybody.